Yo, what's good homies, welcome back to another RLL3 Beer Pro video, playing some survival as Tom Trbojevic. Actually, if you missed last game, the streak has ended, we finally lost off Trbojevic. In the background you'll see the wins, we won about 10 games in a row. I still feel like the computer let us down in that game, which is a shame because we're really starting to come into our own at fullback. Anyway, without further ado, our next challenger for survival will be the halfback for the Parramatta Eels, Corey Norman. He was requested way back before the series started. I updated his likeness because the one before this was pretty terrible, to be honest. At least he looks semi-decent now. But yeah, last game we lost in round 13 with Trbojevic, so we're back in round 13 and our first opponent is the first place Cowboys. As you can see towards the bottom of the screen, we're sitting at 14th. We've won 5 games, lost 7, and we're currently coming off a loss. That particular game was played at Pepper Stadium, where we fell to the Panthers 20 points to 14, and as we take a look at the full-time stats, Isaac De Gois picked up man of the match. Alright, before we get into our first game as Corey Norman, be sure to smash that like button, really helps the channel grow, and like I said in previous vids, it indicates to me whether the series is worth keeping around. One thing I like about restarting as a new star player, we'll be able to see players that I'm currently working on. I'm constantly editing players. As you can see, Cohen Hess in the second row, he's rated at around 83-84, and on the bench we got Gideon Geller Mosby. His speed and footwork is maxed out, however everything else is fairly low, so his overall is like a 78-79. Starting off in possession as we throw a risky offload there. We're 15 out from our line, running onto it. We put Jennings through a gap with room to move as we back up on the inside, call for the pass. And it's a foot race between us and Morgan. He's slowly closing the distance on us, but there's just too much space for us as we break away for our first try with Corey Norman. So we're off to a pretty decent start against the competition leaders. Although I have number 7 on my back, I'll most likely play both sides of the field as we can raid our own try from right in front, extending the lead to 6. Back returning, we get it to Gutherson who gets past 1, almost gets around Coot. We're just inside our 40 here, as they go along to Matangi. Second tackle here inside the 40, as we run onto it here, dummy to French, go wide to Jennings, putting him in space once again, 1-on-1, and he's going to get around Michael Morgan at the back, or Lachlan Coot at the back. That's our second time putting Jennings through a hole. We're already starting to settle into this new playmaking role as we make the conversion and go 2 from 2 from the boot so far. Alright, back in attack, 8 minutes remaining, as we call for it with room to move, get a pass away, and it's Bo Scott, trying to get wrapped up just before halfway. Second tackle here, goes to Jennings, as we take the tackle on halfway. Quick ball to the right, and they throw a forward pass, that could be a costly error. There's still 5 minutes left to go. As they go wide to Linnett, slices right between Rajaja and Jennings, and Bevan French is going to get bumped off. We're unable to make the cover tackle and the Cowboys are finally on the board as Thurston converts, closes it to 6. So we'll be heading into halftime with the 6-point lead. As we take a look at the halftime stats, there's a 60-40 split time in possession in our favour. We've both completed 4 sets, we've made 2 errors, missed 8 tackles, and we're only able to score off 2 line breaks. As we get into the second half, Takarangi to Mao, gets around 1, then gets met in a solid hit by Hess. 4th tackle for us, 55 minutes in. As we call for it out the back, throw a wide ball to Scott. He's going to get wrapped up outside their 20, and they give a penalty away, so our chance to extend the lead to 8. Not too hard of a kick as we slot the 2 points. Up by 8, Takarangi takes it to the line. He's going to get tackled inside our 40. Third tackle, as we try and look for the line here. A terrible attempt at a 40-20 as Fout races away to score their second try of the game. In the corner, I don't know what I was trying to do there. There's no space to move, or more like no room to kick, as Thurston misses it away to the left, and that's going to be the game. First game is Corey Norman. We defeat the first place Cowboys 14 points to 10. It was a little scrappy at times, but we did have a decent game. As we take a look at the full-time stats here, and as you can see, in our first match we pick up man of the match. Don't forget to hit that like button for more content, and as always, thank you for tuning in, and later. What you need, I could get you more, a little more.
you need